I'm Tim Loughton, and it's trains again. You will have seen the complete chaos, I'm afraid, we've had on local rail lines since the new timetable came in on May the 21st, and I've been swamped, as have many other MPs from Sussex, with complaints of cancelled trains, short trains not stopping, trains stopping at the wrong places, and so on, and it's completely unacceptable. I signed a letter along with other MPs from all parties to the Secretary of State saying this is not acceptable and urging him to do various things. I had a meeting with Chris Grayling, the Transport Secretary, with other Sussex MPs. I've raised the whole issue when it came up in Parliament this Monday, and this morning I've had a pretty robust meeting with some of the senior executives from both Network Rail and GTR. Now, they are claiming they didn't have enough time to prepare for the new timetable. If that's the case, why did they bring in the new timetable? They're claiming that whilst they've now got enough drivers, and this was always an issue in the past, they hadn't have enough time to train those drivers on the new line. So it's not a question of not enough new drivers, it's the wrong sort of drivers on the lines, apparently. This is just completely and utterly unacceptable, and it's bringing real chaos to people's lives, yet again, just when we thought things were starting to get better. So I have said quite explicitly, I think this is the end of the line for the GTR franchise. I want Chris Grayling now to start preparing for that franchise to be taken away from GTR. He has ordered a high-level inquiry to find out exactly what went wrong and who is responsible. And if that inquiry shows, as I'm sure it will have to, that there was negligence from Network Rail and negligence from GTR, then I want that franchise taken away, and I want a serious shake-up of Network Rail as well, who are responsible for the timetable. The other thing that has been announced, there will be a compensation scheme, which is good. That's the least they could do to compensate for all the hassle there's been. It needs to be proper compensation, properly reflecting the cost of people having to take taxis, alternative provisions, even stay in hotels overnight as well. That compensation scheme has been worked out now. But most urgently, and what I was really pressing the management on this morning, is when are we going to get some sort of reliability and a semblance of a proper train service back? And that needs to be in a matter of days and weeks, not months. So most of this week I have spent with other Sussex MPs really ramming home just how completely unacceptable this is, what urgent action needs to be taken. But at the end of the day, I think Southern has effectively had its chips, and we are going to have somebody new running this railway line. So we'll be keeping on the case. I apologise for all my constituents who've had such a lot of hassle. I take the train myself, as you know, and this has got to be sorted out once and for all.